What's up guys, Rodrigo here, welcome back to one more video, to one more live stream. Let me check if I'm live right now. Yes, apparently I am. So here we are guys, one more day. You can see that Bitcoin had a bad day today. A few hours ago we started this movement to the downside. We were doing good as I told you on the last video, but I also told you that we could not be missing the level of this support right here, because if we would miss this level, we would come all the way down to the green zone once more. And we are right here right now guys, trading at 25k, as you can see. It is a very important level. I am warning you already about this. Why? Because if we are going to lose this level right here at 24,800, 24,700, we are going to be losing the previous low right here. And then from this level, if we find resistance on the way back, we are most probably going to go very down, very down to the level of 21k, all the way down to this level. On my opinion, we are coming to close the CME gap that we have down here. So yes, we are not in a very good shape here on Bitcoin. You also, if you're not a subscriber, you don't know, but we are talking on this channel right here about this rising wedge, this bearish rising wedge, and the target, of course, is all the way down to 16, 17, all the way down to the beginning of this movement right here. I am not saying that right now we are coming to those levels, okay, guys? I am just showing you the bigger picture. And yes, this is a bearish pattern which is being formed right now on the Bitcoin. But before that, guys, of course, let me see if everything is okay with the live stream right here. Yes, apparently it is. Let me see. Yeah, apparently it is, guys. So as I said, it's my first live stream solo. It is the 5th live stream that I'm doing on this channel here, but the first one solo. So yeah, so let's go. Come in, guys. I'm waiting for you. Let's talk about the crypto situation today, because not only Bitcoin is having this movement to the downside here, but also the other altcoins. As you can see, all of them we are hitting very low levels and very important levels as well. So let me start here with, let me see, with Solana, for example. Yes, let's start with Solana. On the next video, on the last video, I was warning you about the formation of this symmetrical triangle right here. Oh, sorry, descending triangle right here. Not only on Solana, but also on Matic, we were having the same similar type of price action. And I was warning you guys, we cannot lose this level, because if we do, the target is going to be all the way down to these levels. On Solana, we hit the target already, as you can see. The height of the triangle projected from this point all the way down to $17. And on Matic, we didn't hit the target yet, but of course it is very probable that we are going to hit it, because it's just a technical analysis. It would be all the way down to $0.45, 45 cents. So yeah, not a very good situation. And I also told you that if we are going to be breaking this blue line right here, this descending support, it would be very bad for the Bitcoin price, because, oh sorry, for Solana, because this is a level of support on the bigger time frames, on the daily, on the weekly time frame. Let me zoom out here to show you better. There we go. It is a trend line, as you can see. It has acted as a resistance once, twice, 3 times, until we finally broke it to the upside. So now we were retesting, and so far we haven't broken it to the downside. But as you can see, zooming in right here, we are breaking it. We broke it yesterday to the down. Yesterday, let me see, or the previous week. Yeah, yesterday we broke it to the downside, and we are with the second candle here below the level of the support, we are confirming that we are actually going to break this to the downside. It is very unfortunate, of course, because if we would hold above this level, we could speculate and wait for a very big, massive movement to the upside. But this is not happening. Bitcoin is going down. Bitcoin is not very good. Actually, we have to hold above the level of the support, as I said already. And if Bitcoin doesn't hold above this level, guys, actually doesn't matter how good the price action on Solana, for example, or Matic is going to be, we are probably going to go down as well. Of course, there are some exceptions, but the majority of the altcoins always are going to follow Bitcoin. Let me see the live stream. I think we are live, guys, right? I am not sure, but I think we are. Let me check. Oh my god, I'm not live, guys. My bad. I was actually live, but I was private mode, so I don't know. I just changed right now for public, so I'm not sure you are going to be able to see me. As I said, it is my first live stream solo. So but now I think you can see me. Now I am not private anymore. I'm public. Let's wait a little bit to see if we have some people here. Hello, Leticia. Yeah. So you are answering my question already, because I am talking for 7 minutes now already. And I thought I was public, but the live was set to be private. So I'm basically talking alone here for a while. Hey, thanks for being here today. It's good to have you here. I am trying. Yes, you are here. I can see that you are watching. So yeah, good to see you here. If you have any questions today, please just let me know in the comment sections. If you want me to analyze any coin to you, just let me know and we are going to do it. So far I was talking about the Bitcoin situation because we are at this very critical level right here that I was expecting already and telling to people on my channel. On the previous days, we were doing kind of good. As you can see, we broke above the level of this white resistance right here, and we were managing to have some support from this level. But unfortunately, we just broke it to the downside, and we are coming deep on this green zone right here. All the other times that we touched this green zone here, we just touched the top of it, as you can see, and we bounced back already 1, 2, 3 times. Now we went below this level, so it is a very critical situation that we are having now here, because of this 24,700, 800 level here, which is the level of the previous low, of this low right here. If we are going to lose this level, we are most probably going to come all the way down to the CME gap that we have here, down to 21,700K, 21,300K to close it, because as you know, we usually close the CME gaps. So far, for now, we are having this one at these levels here still opened. Yes. Is everything good with the audio, with the camera? How is it going there? Leticia, please. Also, yeah. So as I said already, when the live was private, I don't know if you have access to what I said on why it was private, so that's why I am repeating right now. So I warned you this weekend. I wasn't trading at all, so unfortunately, I didn't trade this movement, but the most important thing I did, which is inform you. So if you go to my previous video, you can see that I was talking about this descending triangle right here on Solana, on Matic as well. On Matic, we didn't hit the target yet. On ADA Cardano, I was telling you as well, by the way, this one was the thumbnail of my video, telling that we had to break above the level of this resistance here, because if we wouldn't do so, we would most probably come all the way down to 24 cents right here. And that's exactly what happened. So as I said, I didn't trade, unfortunately. It would be a very simple trade, as you can see. 10% to the downside without leverage, but I didn't see this movement, but I informed you at least. So this is the most important thing to me. And of course, we have to pay attention on the price action and on what is going to happen with all these altcoins right here and with what is happening already with the price action of all these altcoins. But the most important thing, guys, is Bitcoin, of course, because if Bitcoin is not going to be supported by these levels, it would be very bad for the Bitcoin price, not only for the Bitcoin, but also for the other altcoins, because Bitcoin is the main coin here, right? There are some bullish scenarios, for example. Actually, the only good thing that I can see for Bitcoin right now is the bullish divergence on the daily time frame, which we are still having. There we go. A formation of this low, higher low, low, lower low. This is a bullish divergence, and even though we are going down right now, we are not invalidating yet this pattern right here. We would just invalidate this if we are going to break this to the downside. For example, if we are going to see a continuation to the downside right here, and here on the RSI we are also going to make another lower high according to this one, then we would invalidate it. But so far we are having it. But actually, that's the only good thing that I can see on the price action of Bitcoin right now, because we are having on the daily time frame and also on the weekly time frame this bearish rising wedge right here, which is a very bearish pattern, guys. The target for this one is going to be all the way down to 16K. I am not saying that we are going this low on the Bitcoin price. I am just saying that this is the target for the Bitcoin because of this pattern. That's how it plays out. So let's see, of course, let's stay level-headed, let's stay cautious, let's stay patient and see what is going to happen. But so far, let's go for Solana here. Solana, we broke below this level, we hit the target, which is all the way down to this level right here. And I also told you before, guys, in previous videos before, that if we are going to break below the level of this descending support, this blue one right here, we would come all the way down to the $17 level. And that's exactly the level of the support that hold the price, that is still holding so far. But would be very good if we are going to see some movement to the some reaction here. And for example, if we change to the weekly time frame, we still have 6 days until this candle is closed. Would be very, very good if we would manage to see some strength and close this weekly candle above the level of this support, because if we are going to do so, it would mean that on the bigger time frame we are so far being supported by this level. But of course, the situation that we are seeing right now, we are breaking it to the downside, unfortunately. If we are going to break the $17 level right here, the next important level of support that we are going to have is going to be at 14. Yes, guys, this is a real price that we can come down. As you can see, it was it has acted as a resistance here, 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 not that much, but okay, here as support two times. So this is absolutely the next level that the Solana chart, the Solana price is going to come if we are going to lose the $17 level. Letitia, yeah, everything great, thanks. Good to know. So usually with what leverage do you trade? It depends on which coin you're trading. No, doesn't depend on the coin that I'm trading, but on the technical analysis that I'm seeing on the chart. Depending on the pattern that I'm seeing and the price action, the volume. So depending, it doesn't depend on the coin that I'm trading, on the altcoin, but my confidence on this trade. So if I'm very confident, I can use a very high leverage. By the way, before when I was in Natushi's channel, I was always saying that like I am more of a swing trader and everything. But now I am actually having some plans to start doing day trades every day, scalps as well. I know I don't have much time to be 24/7 looking at the charts because as everybody knows already, I do med school as well. So I don't have that much time. But I am planning to start doing this every day, even though it is just for 1 or 2 hours, you know what I mean? I can manage to do this. So with these scalps and day trading, I am going very aggressive. I'm using like 15x, 20x, depending on the trade. Nice to have you live. Yeah, thank you, bro. It's my first live solo here. It's good to have you here, to have your support. Hey, John, how are you doing, guys? Oh, hi. How are you doing, bro? It's good to have you here as well. If you guys don't know John, guys, just click right there, search for him on the YouTube. He's also a very good trader, and he's always talking about some altcoins like Pepe, right? And these other altcoins. I personally usually talk more about the biggest ones, but Altcoin John is always talking about all the altcoins, guys. So if that sounds interesting for you, don't forget to check his channel. So yes, as I was talking about the leverage that I use, on these scalps and day trades, I am currently using like 15x, 13, 17, 20x. It is very risky, of course. I don't recommend you to do the same thing, but I have some experience already, and it's been nice for me. I uploaded 1 or 2 videos already showing to you the profits that I had on some trades. And I am preparing another one for you, in which I did $500 in one trade. So yes, it's working out pretty good for me. I'm going to, of course, be sending you all my technical analysis on my Telegram channel as well. So if you're not not subscribed there, just click the link is on the description of this video. And yes, by the way, this trade that I made $500, was it this one? I'm not sure, but I think it was. I shared everything with my community on Telegram, and everybody knew about this trade. So who wanted, of course, I am not your financial advisor, but but I'm here to show you a different point of view, you know what I mean? So some people that understood this point of view and agreed, of course, they also made this trade, and they were, of course, profitable as well. And by the way, there is a very good video that I am preparing to you just to show this trade, and something very, there's a surprise as well on this video. I'm not going to talk about this right now, but if you're curious about this, guys, don't forget to smash the bell button right there so you get notified when I upload. Of course, let's go to ADA. Let's see what is going on there. Yeah, by the way, this picture right here was the thumbnail of my previous video, and I was pretty much telling you guys that we broke, when we were right here, we broke below the level of this green support right here, because before we also had some fake outs right here, but just weeks of candles. We didn't have candles closing below this level. So when we broke below this level and started closing candles like this, I said, hey guys, be careful, danger. I'm seeing danger right here on ADA Cardano. And I said that if we are not going to manage to break once more above this level, if we are going to be rejected by this level, then most probably we would come all the way down to 23 cents. And we pretty much did the exact same thing that I said. Of course, we had this movement to the upside. We had a fake out to the upside before we finally go to all the way to here. But of course, if you are following the charts, you would see, yeah, we are inside. If you wait a little bit more, you would see that we are weak and that we broke once more below this level, showing a lot of weakness. And this would be a very, very simple trade, guys. Short position from this point, for example, after breaking back below this level with the stop loss above these candles right here, with the target all the way down to these levels, as I said on the previous video. So the next situation, let's see what is the next situation here for Cardano. It is a very low level, and I told you that this level was probably going to support us because it was support for us this time and this time. We had very good rejection from this point, and now we are retesting it already once more. If we are going, guys, to continue to see this weakness on the Bitcoin price, for example, and on the whole crypto market, of course, the next level of support that we have is going to be all the way down here. We don't have much more support on either Cardano. You can even see, if I zoom in here, that all this movement here was just the wick of the candle. We are, and by the way, this level at 22 cents was the bottom of either Cardano on the bear market, as you can see. So if we are going to break this level that we are trading right now at 24 cents, most probably we are going down to retest the bottom of Cardano for this bear market. So yeah, very bad situation. But as I said, this is a very good, very strong level of support as well. And we could, of course, see some movement to the upside right here, even coming all the way to the previous support to retest it as a resistance before we decide if we are going to continue going down and come all the way down to this level, or if we are going to break these two levels right here and go higher. But so far, that's what we can see. We just have to wait right now. The opportunity to trade on ADA Cardano was when we broke below this level right here. I am personally not going to long from this level. This could be profitable, of course, because this is a very good level of support, but I am personally not going to trade this movement. Lucélia, hey! Obrigado por estar na live aí, obrigado por estar acompanhando. Thank you. Yeah, of course I'm going to do more live streams. This is the first one that I'm doing solo, but I am planning to do this more often because I want to have a better, a closer contact with all of you guys, with all the audience. So yes, if you like this idea, don't forget to smash the like button right there, so I understand that you want this type of content as well, not only daily videos but also live streams. Humberto, hey, how are you doing? Thank you for being here as well. Good to have you here, good to see you here. Yes, a lot of support, guys. Thank you very much. I'm very happy that all of you are here, guys. Muito obrigado, galera. Vocês são demais aí. É isso aí. So, Ethereum, guys. Ethereum, we were having a very important level at 1630, as you remember, because it was the level of the support of the previous low right here, and we tried a lot of times to break it to the downside. All this time right here we were consolidating and trying to break it to the downside. It is a very important level of support, but as you know, the most we try and retest to break a level of support or resistance, the most likely it becomes to be broken. So that's exactly what happened. We broke it to the downside, and now the next important level that we have here is going to be all the way down to this wick right here. This time here we were supported on the Ethereum chart, so that's the next level that we are going to face some support once more, if of course if we are going to come down to this level, because before that we have this week here that is currently actually supporting the price right now. So if we are going to break the level of this week, then the next level is going to be at 1,484. It is a very similar situation here that we are seeing on the Bitcoin. Let's go to the bigger time frame. As I showed you here, we had this low right here, and we are trying to break it to the downside here on Bitcoin. And I said already a million times to you that it's going to be pretty bad if we are going to break this to the downside. On Ethereum, we are ahead of it already, because we had this low and we were all this time trying to break to the downside, and we are breaking it already to the downside, guys. So the same technical analysis that I told you about Bitcoin here, I can tell you about Ethereum. We are breaking this low, so very probable that Ethereum is going to come all the way down to the next level here of to the level of the previous low right here, all the way down to 1,372. Yes, 1,490, as I just said. It is a good level of support, but anyways, it is very probable that the price action here is going to try to reclaim the level of this previous low. Yeah, I agree with you, it's not looking good at all, but that's what we are seeing right now on the charts. Thank you Humberto for the support once more. Very good to see you here. Yes, guys, if you want to ask any altcoins, I can just do the analysis for you, no problems. You can just type it right there on the chat. So ADA Cardano, Ethereum, we talked already. Ripple, yeah, we had a very good opportunity here on Ripple to do a very good trade as well. We were having this symmetrical triangle right here, and we broke it to the downside. Let me come to the 1 hour. Yeah, we broke it to the downside, we retested, and right here would be the perfect entry point for Ripple. Level of resistance, a strong level of resistance above the price section, breaking a symmetrical triangle to the downside. Very comfortable situation here. Leticia, you were asking me before about leverage, right? So this, for example, it's a very it would be a trade that I would be very comfortable to do, because as I said, 1-2 levels of important resistance here on the bigger time frames for Ripple. So, and breaking it's not a bearish pattern, but when it breaks to the downside, it is bearish. So plus the fact that we were breaking it to the downside, it would be a very good trade. Just a second. Yeah, entry from this point right here. The target actually would be the height of this triangle projected here, all the way down to 47 cents. But we didn't have a very important level of support at this level, as you can see. So yes, I probably would close partially my trade right here to see if we would have some continuation to the downside, which in this case we had, as you can see. So probably I would be closing, I don't know, 50-70% on the target here of this pattern, and probably I would leave the rest to close just at the level of the support. Yes, let me see. The bigger time frame here for Ripple, it is quite interesting. As you can see, we are very close to a very important level of support on the daily, on the weekly time frame, which is this ascending trend line right here. So there is the probability on the bigger time frame that we are going to come all the way down to the level of this support, which is right now at 42 cents, 42 cents. We can fake out to the downside, guys. We can do wicks like we did here. A lot of times we had some wicks to the downside, but I definitely do not want to see weak closing candles below this level. It would be very bad for the technical analysis of Ripple. Otherwise, if we are going to be supported by this level, we have a great probability of coming all the way down to the level of the resistance, even eventually breaking it to the upside, as it happened right here before. As you can see, very similar situation. We came down, we made a huge wick here below the level of the support, managed to close the candle above this level, found support once more, and finally skyrocketed, went all the way, like this is crazy actually, 40,000% to the upside. So I am a little bit crazy about Ripple right now, because I think that it's not because I think, it's just the technical analysis, just the chart is telling this for us right now. So we could be seeing a similar movement right here if we are going to break it to the upside. But before that, of course, now we are going to the downside, and we have to be supported by this support right here on the bigger time frame. On the smaller time frame, you can see this red zone is an important level of support, because supported the price many times, right? Twice here, once more, 3, 4, many times. So this is a reliable level of support, and we could see some bounce from this level, from some relief rally at least. What else, guys? What do you want to see? Link. S&P 500 as well. It is important. I was telling you about the possibility of forming a local top here on the S&P 500, and yes, guys, it started to play out. As you can see, we started to see some movements to the downside. We are having a relief rally now. Let me see here. We are coming to retest the level of 0.618, the golden pocket of Fibonacci retracement of this movement to the downside. But so far, I would keep what I was telling you. For me, this was a formation of a local top on the bigger time frame, because, and could be the case that we are forming here a head and shoulders. So just a second, not this one. Yes, so something like this. This would be the right shoulder, and if we are going to break this to the downside, we are going to see, of course, probably this pattern playing out. And this pattern, we have as a target the height of the head here, projected from the moment of the breakout. So if we are going to see this playing out, we could expect the S&P 500 to come all the way down to 4,164. But of course, to see this, we have to keep seeing some movement to the downside, which it is happening so far. But if we are going to, for example, see some movement to the upside, breaking above the level of this previous top right here, we would probably be invalidating this pattern. And of course, this is a conversation that we should have another day if this happens, right? But so far, I keep with this technical analysis right here. And if we are going to do, if all these things that I'm talking here is actually going to happen for the S&P 500, also it is probably going to bring Bitcoin down together with it, because they have a very good correlation. Yes. And Link is also breaking to the downside. This was a trade that I traded, a short position that I opened, but I think it is more important here to talk about the bigger situation on Link. So we are seeing this huge movement to the downside. We were expecting this already. We are talking about this coin for a while, since we were on this uptrend, and once we broke this to the downside, guys, I said, guys, probably the bullish momentum is gone here for Link, and we are going to see some movements to the downside. After this, we came all the way up to the level of the previous support to retest it as a resistance, and we were rejected by this point. So ever since this level, we started to see a massive movement to the downside, 25% to the downside, as you can see. By the way, I think we passed the level of golden pocket. Yes, we passed already from this level. But on the bigger picture, guys, on the daily and weekly, actually better on the weekly, I am more bullish than bearish. Of course, we are breaking important level of support here, as you can see. But the next level that I would tell you to pay attention to is the level of this support right here, this white one, because it is the level that is supporting the price action of Link, as you can see many times right here, here. So there is of course the case and the possibility that we are coming all the way down to this level once more to retest it. But when I zoom out like this and I see the whole picture, this is not we are consolidating after this leg that we had to the downside. We are definitely consolidating here, and we are consolidating slightly going downwards. So this is usually not a sign that we are going to have a continuation to the downside. It is actually the opposite of the bear flag, because the bear flag, we have the pull and then we have some consolidation as well, but some consolidation going upwards like this, and then when we break the level of the support of this of the flag, we project the pole here to the downside like this. This is a bearish continuation pattern. But when we are consolidating going downwards like this here, going downwards, usually we can expect that we are going to see a relief rally at least. Of course, after this we can continue going to the downside. For example, just a second. Just for example, have this relief rally, consolidate here a little bit more and lose all these levels. Of course, this is a possibility, but right now I think that is very probable that we can see a relief rally. So when I say a relief rally, I am talking about the weekly time frame. So it's not just a small one, but literally I'm talking about breaking this red resistance here to the upside, finding some support on the way back, and having some type of movement all the way up to $15, as you can see. It is very probable on my point of view. Yes, guys. Very happy for doing this live stream for you for the first time. As I said already, if you like this, don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to let me know in the comment section, because if you really are going to like this type of movement, I will definitely do it more often to you. Okay, guys. So for today, I think that's it, guys. Thank you very much for being here with me until the end. If you like this content, once more, don't forget to smash the like button. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the bell, and I see you in the next time. See you, guys.